Hi everyone, Facebook Live, Trish, leaderlifestyle.com, a life of freedom and choice. Just want to talk to you about the challenge today. So it's day 13 of the Health and Wellbeing Challenge, and just up to date with the calories, still counting the calories. I'm well under at the moment. However, I've allowed myself enough freedom because I'm going out for dinner tonight. So that's always a challenge when you've been invited out for dinner. And it's those menu choices. What do you choose on the menu? The other day, it was good because I got the restaurant name, so I knew exactly where we were going. And so I could Google and look up on the website, find the menu, and just have a look before getting there, just to sort of have some choices in my head. Because it's very easy to get strayed or distracted from these goals and these challenges, these 90-day health challenges and the goals that you want to achieve. It's very easy to get distracted when you're in the moment and you're reading through an incredible menu of food. And so having a look at that menu before you go to the restaurant can be a good thing. Tonight, I don't know what restaurant I'm going to, so that is just sort of brings another challenge with it. But I think, again, if you go with the idea that you want to eat maybe just a piece of meat, you want some grilled steak, or you want to have some shrimp, and just have an idea of, okay, so I need to eat protein. I know that because my protein count hasn't reached its goal yet, and I've only got one meal to go. And so I think it's really important just to know in your mind exactly what it is, the sort of thing that you want to eat tonight, and just be a little bit prepared if you can be. And don't put the pressure on yourself too much, I think. I think if you've set your goals right and if your intention is right, you'll go to the restaurant and you'll order what's right for you. The other thing too is I ordered this protein powder. I was very excited to receive it and very excited to see what it tasted like. And what I found was the scoop sizes are as big as the container size. They are huge. And by the time you mix it into something, it becomes very, very thick, and it starts to feel like a meal replacement rather than just a supplement. Yesterday I mixed it with almond milk, and half a banana, which I think was a bit of a mistake, and then I zapped it in the NutriBullet, and it came out that thick that you could eat it with a spoon, and it was very, very sweet. I felt it was sweet, and they do add stevia to the product, so it's not aspartame. But it is stevia, and I just find it quite sweet. So what I've done is I've put one scoop into a small container, and what I've done is sprinkle it on my food throughout the day. And because it's sweet, it only sort of suits so many different things. So I had oats this morning, and it suited oats because of the vanilla flavour, and because it did have that bit of sweetener in it, it actually sweetened up my oats. So I was good to have it on that this morning. And I think by spreading it out through the day, you don't get this thickness of having all that powder in one hit. So today, the rest of it's gone into water. So I just added it with water, and then I added half a banana for taste, and also a couple of strawberries as well. So, but not the milk, almond milk this time. So that has helped. I think that's all I wanted to really share with you today. I was actually on a coaching call this morning with an SFM member, and she was talking a little bit about overwhelm and how easy it can be to get overwhelmed when you're running a job, you're doing a job, you're running a household, you've got kids to attend to, and how challenging it can be not knowing whether you should be doing training, not knowing whether you should be advertising yet, not understanding and knowing what platforms to advertise on, not knowing, whether I should be doing training at the same time as advertising. I mean, there's a whole list of questions really that come up for anyone that's completed to the end of Module 5. It's like, what are the next steps? Now, I know that Cordelia does some incredible training through SFM with respect to what are your next moves. Let's sort of map out some sort of strategy session and see what those next steps are going to be in the business. And I think it's all about deciding what advertising platforms you want to advertise on. The most important thing, I think, the foundational piece of your business is obviously being online and having a website ready and complete, and having a Google compliant website, all the better. And the focus, I think, for the SFM member this morning was she had a website, but she wasn't 100% happy with that website. And so the focus needs to be on, I believe, is getting that website to a point where you're at least 90% happy and proud of that website. So then once you leave it, you sometimes don't even really want to go back there. So I think it's best to do everything that you can to have that website completed and ready to go for when you want to be advertising. So it was the website first that was needed to be focused on, but at the same time, focusing on content as well, and using the 90-day health journey that is in Claudia's group right now to focus on getting content together as a result of that 90-day journey, sharing with people, because this member was doing a marathon in September. And so wouldn't it be amazing to share with subscribers, here she was day one, and here she is at the finish line at the marathon, and this is the journey of how she got there. I mean, it would be a very powerful story. And so we talked about that this morning and talked about how powerful that would be for her to record and make sure that she videoed every day. The good times and the discouragements, the challenges, all of those things that go into a journey like that to get you to the finish line of a marathon. So that was her focus, and it cut out all the overwhelm, and it also cut out all of the shiny objects that you want to do when you're going through listening to other groups, getting feedback from other people, thinking that you should be in something else when really you should be just focusing on those things that are core to your business. Hope that helps. That's my share for today, and I'll check in with everyone tomorrow, day 14. That'll be 2 weeks up tomorrow. Bye, everyone.